Welcome to Company Showcase, an advertising feature on HowStreet.com.
I'm Jim Goddard. I'm speaking with Larry Reaugh, CEO and President of American Manganese. Welcome back to the show, Larry.
Thanks, Jim.
Larry, you put out a news release on Thursday. What was in it and what was it all about?
Okay, the release was all about the Zarko, our CTO, Chief Technical Officer, attending a meeting that was sponsored by the Department of Mines or Resources. And we got an invite from the Deputy Minister to attend in Toronto. And to be very honest with you, it's the first we'd heard of it. They contacted us through LinkedIn. And actually, somebody who posts our stuff, Connie, it came to her, and we contacted them, and then we had a meeting set up with Dan McGroarty because he was going to be in Washington, D.C., and they had a good, good head-to-head meeting. Dan is, of course, a critical metal expert and on our advisory board. So we set up to go to Toronto, which was a great meeting. There's a couple hundred people there. The big thing we found out that there was some grants available and through the Department of Mines, and we're eligible for those. So we'll be applying in the next short period because we don't have a lot of time left. And but it was very uplifting, and now the Canadians can become part of the group like we have in the U.S. that is quite aware of us, and that is in the government. So, yeah, it was, Zarko had a great time. He'll be back on Friday, and we will go into a little further discussion here. We've, looking at the news stream, there's definitely a lot of recycling stuff coming up, not as much as previously, but it's still hitting the mainstream. And I've been saying for some time that we're finally getting on the map, and this is helping. So all the news is better. And I talked about the 30% excess scrap that was being developed by battery manufacturers in China. And that came from a very reputable source, and, that tells me that we're going to have a lot more interaction with some of the battery companies. Now, this morning was really busy. We had meetings, and we had a very long conference call with somebody that's interested in our process and perhaps pitching in to help us develop it. And like I say, that's with caution. There's not a deal made, but I was very encouraged by the meeting. And we'll be having a face-to-face here in the next month or so. So everything's kind of moving along the way I'd like it to move. The markets are, of course, up and down every day. There's a lot of uncertainty out there, and we try to negate some of that for the company by, our continuous podcasts to keep everybody in the loop. I know there's some people on the bull boards that say that we should get rid of it, but I doubt they're actually investors in the company. But we've got a lot of things happening. It's just really, really been busy. It's even my emails have gone to about 400 or 500 a day. A lot of it's crap, and it's easy to, delete those, but a lot of it you have to pay attention to because you got to remain in the loop on what's happening around the world, and there's dozens of queries about our process. People want to start using it, and we're not quite there yet, so we can't call ourselves a recycler because we're not recycling anything except in our pilot plant. And some companies call themselves a recycler if they've done disassembled 4 or 5 batteries. But we want to get into commercial production next year, and I can see that as a strong possibility of happening beginning sometime very early in the year. And it's an ongoing battle. We can be happy that we've kept our shareholders in the loop, and because now they can start to see the light at the end of the tunnel. We're through with the bottle plant testing. We've shown that it can be worked on a continuous basis with good recoveries, and now we're working on that Tier 1 third-party material, which is, I hope that we'd have results, full results this week, but I guess I got to wait till next week. But that's forthcoming. And, there's a couple of battery manufacturers that are waiting on pins and needles for that, too. So it's been an interesting week. It's a short week, but it seems like it's long, but it seems like it went by fast. It's just the way things are happening here at the office these days, and we look forward to Monday.
Larry, for people new to American Manganese, what's the company all about?
American Manganese is a critical metal company that developed a process for treating very low grades of manganese, and it's patented in 4 countries. From that patent, we were able to get a big jump on any other company looking at recycling, because we recognize that the chemistries were the same, and we should be able to treat the cathode materials in batteries, which we've done up to the completion of the pilot plant. And now we're moving on to other areas. We're still a mining company, but it's urban mining, and we've never lost track of the fact that we are miners, and because we're mining batteries, and that's been the focus. I think that that gave us the edge on other recyclers. So American Manganese has a website, AmericanManganeseInc.com, where anybody can do due diligence on us. They can get a hold of us at 778-574-4444, or they can email me at lray@amymn.com. And before it slips my mind, we had 34,000 reviews on the last letter we wrote, and that has taken us up to about 115,000 total views on 2 letters, total openings on 2 letters. And we're pretty happy with those results, and that's with the economic standard. Now, the company is traded on the Toronto Venture Exchange under the symbol AMY. It's traded in the U.S. under the symbol AMYZF, and it's traded in Frankfurt under the symbol 2AM.
Larry, thank you so much for chatting with us.
Thank you.
I've been speaking with Larry Reaugh, CEO and President of American Manganese. I'm Jim Goddard. Our conversation took place on October 18th.
Comments made on Company Showcase are an expression of opinion only and should not be construed in any manner whatsoever as recommendations to buy or sell any financial instrument at any time. Archived online at HowStreet.com. Company Showcase is a production of How Street Media Incorporated.